sure I have to count the phone.
I'm gonna bring it downstairs. I'm on the 5th floor now.
Hey, right here.
On that?
Actually,
All right.
it doesn't sound familiar. What kind of case is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be Joe right there.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it.
Let me
Trying to see who's coming in here. I'm in just this.
position 15. Yes, sir.
I'll relax for a minute.
Drink your coffee.
Yeah.
Yes, LT.
I always have my coffee on the way here.
You have it here?
No, on my drive.
I do that too. But at home on the drive and here.
What deputy do you have in 5?
I did not dress up. I did not dress up.
What'd your daughter dress up as?
That's what I just told him.
She was supposed to be like this bird, but she didn't like how tight it was around her neck. So it was some kind of ad hoc. I don't know. She's very
Did he say he
picky.
was coming in?
Yeah, that.
But she went with a friend and that was fun to watch her run around and, you know, embrace it all. That was fun.
Was she at the age you still have to walk with her?
She's 6.
Yeah, you have
So,
to walk.
yeah,
Yeah. So that is fun.
yeah.
Take it to, yeah.
Listen, go for the independence.
Why-
Huh?
I always forget exactly how old people are.
She's
I knew
6.
she was young, but
All right, so.
Yeah, she was wanting me to dress up, but
You should just put your robe on and just walk down the street.
that would have been a little corny, I think.
yeah, I used to walk with the kids, but with friends in the neighborhood, but we always had a cup of wine to make it.
Oh, yeah.
better, Make it better.
Yeah, well, they do it up at this place. I mean, they have a pizza truck come in and they sell pizza and beer and wine. So it's nice, man. It's a big
That is
deal.
fun.
People come in from all over we live one street over, or we're sort of in the neighborhood. But yeah, she could run around with her little buddy and
Yeah, they
great.
really enjoyed that.
it was great. For some reason, I don't know why her school's doing it, but they're doing standardized testing today, which is so stupid.
Oh, yeah, that's
Day
sugar
after
rush.
Halloween.
The kids gonna be tired.
I know.
Full of sugar.
Full of sugar.
Cause I was gonna put it in your office since I knew you was at the check. All right, I'll open the doors. It's gonna be Deputy Harrell. Okay.
John, you have kids. Did they dress up?
Did.
What were they?
Charlie was Copley Man. Henry was Woody from Toy Story.
Aw.
And Ben was Dalmatian.
Old is the youngest.
young one, right?
Yeah, just under 2.
I was gonna say, he's young. Yeah, I remember when he was born.
Yeah. I went trick or treating last night.
Who manned the candy station?
Kathy,
We went over to my wife's parents' house. And he was sitting out.
Kathy. Renee Rockwell is asking for the Zoom link for today.
Don't say.
She just sent me an email. Okay, she's on Zoom. Okay, I guess she's.
Hey,
this is-
Roderick, I'm
Okay,
here.
I'm sorry.
I'm here.
I saw the
No
email.
problem.
Just pass it on.
Thank you, honey. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween to you. All right.
I don't know, Mr. Rich, how old are your kids?
They're like 30 and
So they're not listening.
I have great grandkids. So, but they,
Ah.
yeah.
Did they come on over?
No, they're actually in Virginia. So
Oh,
yeah. We had a good time.
Cell phones are off.
oh.
Woody out.
And if that's the best way to do it. They carted around.
My
like
mom
candy.
says that's the best way to do it.
I do not miss it.
you to head out. Take the one back.
He was talking with somebody out there. You know, see.
All cell phones are off in the courtroom, please. Make sure your cell phone's off. Step on the outside if you need to use it.
Oh.
Mr. Man's family. I think Mr. Worthy might be domestic.
What position is it?
Yeah, he's dead. We got a hold of his family. Who provided me that.
You know what positions that is?
No, but we can find out.
Yeah, I won't have to do another bench one on a dead person.
Don't do that. See, I sent my investigator to
What's the name?
talk with the family. I'm gonna look at his- Or maybe it's from, oh no, position 41.
It would be all.
Oh,
Thank you.
saving you time hunting that down.
Yeah, because I definitely would issue a bench warrant for him because he was a director tonight.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it was. Maybe because he had been arrested. He spent 4 days, so maybe it started out as a misdemeanor. I don't know. And I'm not gonna look it up, so I don't. It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna shut off this office. So I can never get mine.
She literally said it was crazy.
You've got the magic finger.
So how is that?
Oh.
See, not know about it.
Classic, but you had to-
Okay, position 1 and 2 filed a waiver. We're gonna do announcements right now, so we'll get through that. Position 3, Downing. Yeah, we'll, if they're not there, we'll circle back. We're just doing announcements, but is Mr. DeCory Downing here? Okay, position 4, Angel Ortiz. All right, so that's Mr. Wilson. Your attorney's asked. He's in another courtroom. He'll be here in a little bit, all right? All right, position 5, Denard. Do you have an attorney? What's your plan? Are you gonna get a private attorney? Are you gonna apply for public defender? What's your game plan? You're gonna apply for a public defender? All right, well, here, go ahead.
He has 2 cases, one that ends in 116 and the second one ends in 331. So I guess it'll be.
Does he, has he
It would
already?
probably be mine because of the 23 SC 187-116.
Okay.
I have in my notes that he had us on one case and then he had Noah Pines on the other case. So I don't know if Noah Pines is still gonna stay on, at least a representative.
For this case?
I'll have to look. I think it was for this one.
Wait, did you have Noah Pines as an attorney at one? But you're not planning to use him going forward? I'll let y'all want to talk a break?
You'd have to qualify. We can.
All right, stick around, and those are the 2 public defenders, and you can talk to them at break about applying for a public defender, okay? All right. Position 6 is a waiver. Position 7, Thomas Danley.
I filed a waiver on that yesterday, Your Honor.
Okay. Position 8, Stafford. Stafford? All right, we'll circle back on that. Position 9, Troutman. All right, let's see here.
Is that Tony Troutman, Judge?
Yeah,
That's gonna be my client, and I'm actually on leave right now. If the waiver hasn't been filed, I'll have my paralegal file it right now. It'll be there before noon. So could we just enter, I did not get in touch with him. I'm sorry, Judge, I'm actually out of the state. But I'll file a waiver right now if it hasn't already been filed under this CP number.
there's no waiver.
Under the CP number.
I'll have it filed, Judge.
There's a waiver under the CP number, but we need one for this case.
It'll be done.
Okay,
I'll stand down. I have one more announcement,
but Mr. Troutman's excused, right?
please.
Okay, Mr. Troutman, I'm sure you heard all that. Your attorney is going to file a waiver on your behalf. All right.
Judge, would you ask Mr. Troutman to give me a call? I'm gonna put my phone number in the chat.
Well, I don't know how he's gonna, I mean, I guess, you can announce it to him just as easily as I can.
Okay,
You get some free advertising right now, Renee.
yeah, I need some free advertising. Mr. Troutman, Mr. Troutman,
He said he has it.
okay, good. Well, tell him to holler at me. And
All
happy.
right, give her a
happy
call, all right?
Halloween.
All right, all right, all right. All right, position 10, Flowers. His attorney's not present right now anyway. Jasmine Flowers. All right. Position 11, Thomas Terajivian. Thomas. Terajivian Thomas. How about his attorney, Fortis?
Judge, I'll get Mr. Scott Fortis in the house. Stand by.
All right.
That's for 2020.
All right, well, we'll circle back on that. How about position 11, Parker?
Morning, Your Honor. Mr. Parker is present. We have a signed waiver of arraignment.
Yeah, please. Okay, Mr. Parker, this is your signature under not guilty. All right, we will get your, how about discovery? You make the discovery request?
I've made a request. I don't believe I've received it yet.
You should receive it before the week's out.
Okay. All right. You need to talk to your client about anything else?
I don't, Your Honor. You're excused.
You're excused, Mr. Parker. Position 13, Green. Quintavious Green. Well, we'll circle back on that. Position 14 is a waiver. Position 15, Watson.
Morning, Your Honor.
Dexter Watson.
Go around for Mr. Watson, he's here.
Okay.
We waive formal arraignment, plead not guilty, and request additional 10 days to file motions. I've received some discovery already on the case.
Have you filed, have you filled out the paperwork yet?
I'm prepared to. If I can get a copy of the indictment.
She's gonna print it out now and we'll move on. You can come up and get it from her if you want. I mean, I don't have a problem with that. And you can be seated, Mr. Watson. All right. Position 16, Johnson. William Johnson, which was a direct indictment. All right, we'll circle back on that. Position 17, Braxton James.
I believe I filed a waiver on this one.
You think you filed one?
I don't see anything.
I've had contact with him, Your Honor, and I can file a waiver. He had a conflict with his job today. And if I haven't filed one, I will, but I have good contact information. Thought I did. Could have been rejected. That happens to me.
All right, Mr. Bridges, do you have any objection to?
That's gonna be my case, Your Honor. And without a waiver at this moment, I would have an issue. It's not clear.
I'm gonna just based on Ms. Jones' representation that she's been in contact with him, and you'll get a waiver filed.
Yeah, I'll print one right now. I could have swore I did, but there's not one in there, so I will get that filed.
I'm gonna give it one pass, and
I could get him here and probably on Zoom. I have good contact information for him.
well, why don't you see if you can get him on Zoom? We can circle back. Position 18, Keith Carlos. You're here. Your attorney's Gowdy. That was for first appearance.
I'll speak with Mr. Carlos, Your Honor.
Okay,
With the direct indictment, but
so you don't have an attorney as of right now? You're interested in talking to the public defenders? Okay, a break, they'll talk with you. All right. Position 19, Dockery.
and Your Honor, Mr. Dockery is in DOC custody right now. So I think we may need to reset this and have him appear by Zoom.
Okay. Did you get that, Kathy?
Yes.
All right. Position 20, McKinney. That was a direct indictment too.
Yeah, I show he's got active arrest warrants, I think, associated with this case.
All right. So let's see it real quick. What position was that one?
15, Your Honor.
15? So Mr. Watson, this is your signature under the not guilty?
Yes, sir.
Now you've got something to say on Watson?
Yes, Judge, I'm handling that case. I've signed the indictment as the prosecutor for the not guilty.
All right. Okay, we will get this. How about discovery? You said you got some discovery.
It's
A
been
bit of
served in full.
discovery. Info? I thought it was labeled initial discovery. That's why I didn't know.
It is the first service of discovery and it is all the evidence.
Okay, thank you. Then I've got all the discovery.
All right, well, let's get this one scheduled for a trial then. All right, Kathy? All right.
Final plea will come before the trial counsel.
Yes, yeah. Final plea.
Are we excused, Your Honor?
Yes, you're both excused.
And Your Honor, that concludes my business.
Okay,
Thank
all right,
you.
you're excused as well.
Yeah, it was a waiver.
Pardon me?
Yep.
That's what we're getting to. I try to clear out. So which one has the or waiver? Is it, oh, wait a minute, let's get down here. Is it Carter? Yeah, no, Carter's here, right? No, yeah, I've skipped a few people now. We're on position 20. It was a direct indictment and you said there's a bunch of arrest warrants out on him. All right, well, look, let's put that one on. All right, well, let's put that one on hold then.
Are those arrest warrants in this case or other cases?
I think he hadn't been arrested. I think there are initial arrest warrants and y'all got to the indictment before he was arrested.
Oh, yeah, they are on this one, but
Okay.
it was done by magistrate.
Yeah.
Do we need to issue another one?
Mhm.
Do we need to issue another one since it's?
I mean, if you want to do another one, I don't know if I don't know if this is a quantity situation. I mean,
He's got four, okay. Okay, he's got four. I'm good. As long as he has papers.
All right, position 21, Dukes. Let's see, Mr. Dukes is present. Who's your attorney, Mr. Dukes?
I pay for bond hearing attorney.
So you don't have one as of right now. Are you interested in talking to public defenders? All right, at break, you can talk to them. Position 22, Sinkfield.
Mr. Sinkfield's here, Your Honor. We had a motion to reconsider conditions of bond as well. So
Okay. All right. Position 23 was a waiver. Position 24, Coffee. Demetrius Coffee. Where?
This coffee?
All right, not present. Position 25, Jaquan Clark. We'll circle back. I guess we'll see if any of these other ones. Position 26, Larry Carter. That's another Gowdy.
This one will actually be going to conflict, Your Honor.
You'll be going to conflict?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes.
All right, well, we'll see if he shows up. Position 27, Davis. Position 28, Lee. As I mentioned, so you have Mr. Wilson, Hornsby Wilson is your attorney, right? All right, so he,
Hold on, I think this is it.
They're different people.
I looked at them and I was-
Oh, that's right, they are. When the day we can't do it.
he's in another courtroom now. He said he'll be here in a little bit. All right. All right. Position 29, Rogers. St. Terrell Rogers. Position 30, Gilliam is a waiver. Position 31, Good.
I am present on that one, Your Honor, and I did file a waiver on that. I am contact with him.
So how do you say good? I'd pronounce it the French way, I guess. All right, so there's a waiver on that. All right. Position 32, Terza. Joshua Terza. Not present. 33, position 33, Gross. Gross. Euler.
I show Ms. Rockwell handled the bond, so I'm not sure if she's gonna stay on.
What's the name on that, please, Ms. Jones?
Sure, it's Mariah Gross.
Could y'all just let me stand down? I just don't have access to any of my files. Is that person present?
No.
Ooh, can you please reset it, Judge?
Well, they're showing no attorney.
Okay. I just hate for there to be a bench warrant.
Well, part of the
And-
process, unless I hear something a
Understand.
little better than that.
I'm sorry, Judge.
I
did
have a
not-
low bar, really, given the situation at our jail, but I got to hear something a little better than
I
that.
understand. I'm
Okay.
out of the office right now, and I'll try to find a way to get in touch. And
All right. Well, for the
Scott
record,
Fortis is about to-
you're not listed as the attorney, so.
Well, if I tried to get a bond for this poor soul, I probably want him to stay out on bond. So.
Well,
just-
I'm
just
sure
give
this
me a second,
person wants to
Judge.
stay out too, you know. I'm guessing that's universal with
Right, and sometimes there's a way to get in touch with the bonding company that typically makes you give about 10 contact numbers. So,
Alright.
and just for the record, Judge, Scott Fortis is about to sign on.
okay.
Can we
All
stand
right.
down on Gross?
All right. Yeah, we'll circle back. Position 34, Dillard. That was a waiver. Position 35, Dukes. 35 and 36. So I see Mr. Dukes. And 37. Okay. You have any announcement on that right now, or?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll circle back on that. I assume he's gonna do his plea and arraignment today. All right. All right, position 38, Benton. Ronaldo Benton. All right, not present. Position 39, Britian. Chativa Britian. Position 40, Ricks.
President, I just did, my interest should come down through the pipe.
Wait a minute, I said Ricks.
Alicia Riggs, right?
Oh, yeah, cause they had Mr. Clark.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said Reese. I'm sorry. Okay, Ricks, yeah. So she had Mr. Clark, so she's hired a private attorney now?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
And Your Honor, I'm gonna announce not guilty. I'm gonna do sign the waiver and send it down the pipe.
all right. Well, so get the paperwork from Kathy and also file an entry of appearance.
It's coming through the system. Judge.
Okay,
Your Honor, we'd like to pre-try that before we leave.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
well, there'll be an opportunity for that as well. We'll take a break, so.
Okay.
Position 41, Manley. Daryl Manley.
Your Honor, based on the PD's providing me with a death certificate, he's deceased, so we will be no process on that at some point in time.
Okay. Position 42, Waller. Janicia Waller. Position 43, Ruddock. Curtis Ruddock. Not present. Position 44, Carl Jones. Mr. Jones? Do you have an attorney? Are you going to want to talk to the public defenders? Okay, at break, you can talk with them. All right? Okay. Position 45 is a waiver. Position 46, Hart.
Is that Zion Hart, Judge?
Yeah, Zion Hart.
Judge, he is present in the courtroom. We are asking for another reset for him to hire me in that matter, if the state has no objection.
I just asked him just go ahead and waive arraignment and then conditional entry on her part. And then if he doesn't hire, then we'll go from there.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
can you, so she can hear you, go ahead with that.
Yeah, just.
That's fine.
Conditional
I
entry,
heard- I
just
heard
waive
that.
arraignment. and-
You heard it? So you'll
I heard
file
that.
a waiver?
I'll file I'll right now waive formal arraignment, enter a not guilty plea on his behalf, Judge, and he has been directed to get in touch with me to hire me for the matter.
And Ms. Rockwell, can we sign the indictment on your behalf and have your client sign it?
That's fine.
All right, can you print out that indictment? All right, Mr. Hart, stick around. We're gonna have you sign not guilty. I assume that's what you're pleading, correct? Okay. On the indictment, Miss Rockwell's conditionally representing you on that until you formally hire her, okay? All right. Position 47, Lawson.
Alvin Kendall on behalf of Mr. Lawson in court. Enter appearance and motion that was discovered, but we will wait on the.
Okay, Kathy, will you print that one out as well? All right, she'll print it out and y'all can get that signed. All right. Position 48, Tamika Walker.
Yes, Your Honor. Miss Walker I've spoken with her. She's at home. She recently had a medical procedure done. I'm asking if I'd spoken, I guess with Ms. Robinson about this, if she could appear by Zoom. I'll try to get her on this morning. Otherwise, I would request to file a waiver.
All right, we'll see if you can get her on Zoom. All right. Position 49 is a waiver. All right, that's it. I see Mr. Hornsby Wilson is here, so let's go through your.
Yes, the ones I see are Ortiz, which is number 4. Yes, Mr. Ortiz is in the courtroom. We're going to wait for reading of the indictment and a plea of not guilty.
Get the paperwork. All right.
Number 10, Flowers. Not see the court order. And then Cornelius Lee. Mr. Lee is in the courtroom.
What position is that one?
Number 28.
Okay.
I spoke with him yesterday. We're going to wait for a reading of the indictment and enter plea of not guilty, and we'll fill out the paper.
All right. Those are all yours?
Yes, those are yours. I would ask that Ms. Flowers, I believe her case in Ms. Flowers' position 10. It is an older case, so she's been out on bond for a while. I have not just recently been appointed her attorney, but I was appointed a few months ago, and I've had no contact with her, but I have my investigator looking for any numbers and any contacts with her. And so I would ask that before the court issues any sort of bench warrant, if you could allow me a week to try and get in contact with her. And if I can get in contact with her, if I'm allowed to file a waiver. If not, then I guess we can proceed with the bench warrant. But my investigator did forward me some numbers and potential family members' numbers. And again, she's been out on bond for some time. It's an older case. So it's recently indicted. I would just ask for this one-time grace from the court and the state.
Yeah, and I can hold off following the bench warrant for a week.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we'll hold off on a week. You get a hold of her and let me know you got a hold of her. We'll reset this.
And Your Honor, the discovery, or most of the discovery, the written discovery has already been served, and there's an offer. So I'd like to just, if I can get in contact with her, file the waiver so that we can kind of move this case along, because at least given the offer, I do anticipate this may be something that we can resolve.
Okay, well, if you can get in contact with her, you get a waiver filed on her behalf, and then we'll get her scheduled for a final plea then.
Well, maybe not final plea. Maybe a case management.
All right.
So there is some discovery that I anticipate.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Is there anything else that we can take care of right now, quickly, before I take a break?
Well, one question, Your Honor. When I get the signatures from Mr. Ortiz and Mr. Lee, are you going to need them to come up to the podium to make the announcements, or can they be released?
They can be released. They can be released. I mean, that's good. Then you can be released as well. So, as long as you get their signatures, and it's no different than filing a waiver, I suppose. So I don't know why. Tell you what, you're Mr. Alvin?
Yes, sir.
You can do the same thing. If you and your client get that signed, give it to Kathy, and you're both excused. Anything else before we take a break? All right.
Okay, I'll take care of it. All right.
Same deal.
You have Hart, right?
Hart? Well, Zion Hart is responsible for this.
Oh, that's right. So, Mr. Bridges.
Yes.
Hart and Lawson are close.
Oh, right there.
Kendall the paperwork so he can do Mr. Lawson, and then he can give it to you.
Okay, that's fine. Yes, sir. That is.
Hey, Ms. Jones, it's Renee. Do you mind, emailing me or texting me the full name and indictment number for the gross
Yes.
client that, did not show up,
Okay, so what happens is that,
if you can?
I can.
we'll take a senior discovery.
I just gotta find it.
I'll tell my administrator senior discovery today. Cause I need, I want to come down and talk to you. That's fine, yeah. So you can talk to me now if you want to, get your client signed up and then we'll talk. Okay.
Davis here, Cornelius, Davis, I don't think he.
Awesome.
And Michelle, what's going on with crack?
All right. Renee. Renee. Okay, she gets off of that.
Hey, it's Renee. Hey, Roger.
Can I let Mr. Hart go?
Absolutely. Thank you so much. I'm just waiting for some information on the gross. I'm trying to run down that, person. and
Yeah, I'm
make
gonna,
sure they show-
I'll send it to you. It looks like
Thank
she
you
got
much.
an unsecured jail release, though.
Okay. Well, that's not good. There's a lot to say for those bonding companies. They'll run you down, honey.
Those forms are in the. Start talking.
Okay.
And, hey, y'all, Tanya. Or,
Yeah, I just sent it.
hey, Kathy. I just got in touch with Scott Fortis and he is in Judge Barwick right now. I'm trying to get him to sign on or come down and see y'all.
Okay.
But I could not tell him that name was too fancy for me, Tarajaron or Thomas. Can you just put the name in the chat so I can transfer that to Scott Fortis?
Yeah, I'll do that.
And thank you so much, Tanya.
Right. Gotcha. That's why I was so confused. All right, did you get some, who needs the public defender application? You and you?
I've got Mr. Jones waiting out in the hall. Mr.
No, I don't need that. Notice, but I just feel like clerk's office is so slow now.
Yeah. Takes forever.
That's not Joseph Deuce, right? Okay.
John?
Yeah.
You're gonna Mr. Braxton James
Yeah.
has come in, he's back there.
Oh, okay. I
He's
just,
gonna file.
I already filed a waiver.
You already did?
It's pending, but since he's here, I guess I can.
Okay.
I thought he said he couldn't come today, but that's okay.
If I need to print out something.
I got it, but I can do it, but, because it's still, showing as submitted. I'm just complaining.
Them or Odyssey.
Okay, see, it's not just me.
Hey, Miss Kathy and Tanya, that's not enough numbers on the indictment on Mariah Gross. I'm unable to look it up. It just wasn't enough numbers.
It's, I just had it pulled up on Odyssey.
I'll send it to her.
Yeah, 23 SC 188611. Maybe we missed an 8.
188
611.
611. Okay.
You know what I wanted to ask? Sorry, finish talking. I'll ask. Go. So like they were. Okay, we'll make sure.
Yes. Somebody gets the name she started on. Oh, and I got the wrong form.
line.
Or do we get that announcement?
Okay. I don't care about that. What we really care about is your personal information, property, many. By the way, so it's gonna be Clark now. Miss Clark. Oh no, this one. I'm so used to Miss
What position
Christine and
is that?
Clark. Good question. Yep.
And Mr. Dockery is due to be released,
Says max out.
August is 2024.
Yeah, max out.
Take care of necessary whatever stuff. It's probably.
Are you done? You with the artist, correct? You done with? Oh, yeah, 116.
Once we, tomorrow, once we finish tomorrow for bars, he goes automatically. He goes into,
No, because he's got those two CP cases. So we have to get, a release. Either, one case he doesn't have a bond on, which is now set for 11/30, which he'll be entitled to a bond because it's 90 days. And then I want to say his other one is like a theft. Seems like it's a straggler. Like the warrant just came down late for some reason. Yeah, it's offense date is 9/24/2022. Is that set for tomorrow?
yes.
Yeah, so that one's from 9/17, and then this other theft by receiving he has. It was 10/21/2022, so it's kind of, I would guess, the same Everybody's got to make money. Did you get notice? Okay, yeah. Make sure.
That's what y'all calling their friends?
Yeah, they work. Yeah. That's your position 40. You know, I ain't gonna ask you no more. Almost had. Still in the check.
See, that's what we have.
Yeah, she did. All that's true.
All that's true.
All that's true. That was she brings to life.
So,
Okay. 104. 17, 1029. All right, hold on 1 second. And this something that can be handled by this county.
yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. I mean, I don't need to stress this out enough. How you doing, Ms. Jones?
I'm good, how are you?
So Ms. Clark, yeah, I was talking to him. Like, oh, you threw a face, by the way. You kept saying you don't remember what you hit in the face with. It was a face. I told him the night she tried to play this. When you walk to his face. Okay, that was it. Okay. Did she correct her face up? Did you see it?
I didn't see it.
Okay.
So if she's okay with it.
Okay. We'll pay for it. We can do another time. I'm saying, can we do it this time?
Yeah, do something. I know. Job.
Talk to her. I wouldn't mind, whatever. We'll see like the version. I mean, like the version. Okay. She's okay with it. See how much she wants to. She will probably put something. That's probably.
I know, I actually. I'll have some.
Okay, that's fine.
I think I already.
Ms. Clark, you said you got it on email? Okay, thank you, buddy. Okay, that's fine. And then, you know how we do.
Yeah.
We won't get into picking 12.
That's all that already. That's all that already.
Oh, yeah, no, we're gonna do that. You see right now? Okay. Exactly what it was.
Too young to hear.
All right, bro. All right.
I got all got, now it's just.
Oh, I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it. Well, when you get a chance, send over a book discovery, like a police report. You got the indictments and warrants. Are we free to go? No, we don't sign our guilty.
That's what's Rob's.
Okay.
I won't say that.
Okay. Oh, yeah, police. These warrants don't start getting a lot more detail.
It's like the full police report, right?
Right, right, right.
Makes 16,000. Well, it's pretty close, right?
Yeah, and the word. All of them.
Oh, okay. She got here late.
Yeah, I'm showing too that she's still listed as the attorney and she did something as recently as March 17th. So we might have, yeah, we had been way off. I just got a call from my PDF. I forgot about Ethan's appointment this morning. Great. Yeah, that's the rule.
Until they withdraw.
Yes.
Okay, so your address is, did you get notice today?
No, I didn't get that. She was told.
Well, I called her. Trying to find you. Mr. Dukes, have you talked with Ms. Lewis lately? So she's still listed as your attorney, so she's gonna have to withdraw. Any response? Well, I'm thinking the case manager can probably help out with that. I didn't notice that she'd actually formally entered. Was limited. You live on 42. Right, that's the problem. All right, so. Burglary, criminal damage.
You put all of us to sleep.
What's a good number? The case and what case is about. You have to stay here till the judge gets back. Did anybody else show up late this morning?
Yeah, I'm out. Y'all do it, please. I'm out.
Did you see any, had a question for me?
I did. Albert.
Yes. Is this?
What happened was, since I had asked for her to set up
It's 7:48.
I can't be tried. But I told her, try it. I told her, accept the request. Trial. Trial police was on this day. Trial police was on this day.
Well, the problem is
You're in trial.
I'm potential.
I have no idea. 'Cause
I
that's
mean,
why
we can do it. We can.
This is going to work. This is what happens.
Well, we can, you wanna be done on the day of the hearing?
What is,
I mean, the day of the.
what is outstanding still?
That's it.
Just that, just me? I thought you mentioned something about a motion to sever, but I don't think one's ever been filed.
Well, she thought you had a motion. You said you did not have one.
I don't have one.
Okay, so then she was like, well, what? No. And I was waiting for
Okay.
you to answer,
Yeah,
and
I
if there's nothing, then we can go forward.
Okay, I just have been inundated with this.
That's you.
So, yes, I mean, I don't,
If y'all spoke, how y'all really felt, y'all be in good tell. No, this curse language. I just being not guilty. Well, I think the chance, I put it in the chair.
Okay.
We good to go? Okay.
All right, you want to just go through the ones that we hadn't?
Yep, here we go. You're up. Where's your
Yes,
person?
Ms. Ricks is present. Yana, this,
Which position?
Elise,
Who is this?
Ms. Ricks, and my interest should be in the system right now. 40.
Thank
position
you.
40. Mr. Bridges is not pre-tried the case. We're gonna go not guilty for now. He got some outstanding discovery. He's gonna get me, hopefully we come to a resolution on the next scheduling calendar. Just spoke about the case.
All right, so you're not guilty waiver signed?
I do.
Where is it?
It's in the state that,
Oh. Okay, looks like, so this is your signature under here.
Yeah.
All right, not guilty, got your waiver, and we'll get you scheduled for trial.
okay. Judge, I've been in touch with Ms. Robinson about our other case. We're getting close, Ms. McCauley and I. We're getting close. I'll be in touch.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Oh, I know which one he's talking about.
You know,
Trust
I do
me.
too.
I know which one he's talking about. I'll see.
real close.
I'll see.
Okay, just put this up under what you have.
All right.
There,
All right.
okay.
Good morning, Judge. How are you?
Who does Fortis have?
Mr. Thomas.
Which position?
I'm not sure
Thank
what
you.
position it is, Your Honor.
All right. So you have Mr. Thomas.
So, Judge, I got Mr. Thomas a bond back, I believe in March or April of 2021.
Is
I think
Thomas
that
present? Okay, go ahead, Mr. Fortis.
Thank you, Judge. I don't show where we were retained for the case or there was any conversation, at least from our records, that we were retained for the case beyond the bond. So I plan on filing a motion to withdraw on that.
Okay. And so, Mr. Thomas, present, are you here? Okay, we'll file your motion to withdraw, Mr. Fortis.
Thank you, Judge. It's good to see you.
And,
Your Honor, we've asked for bench warrant.
all right, we'll do bench warrant and bond forfeiture.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right,
May I be excused?
you're excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so let's go to what we have here. So Braxton, what position is Braxton? I think it,
James Brock, yeah.
yeah. What,
I did file waiver. He actually threw it.
So, he showed up.
he showed up.
Yes, little miscommunication, but I do.
Mr. Braxton?
I get so proud of him.
Okay. Herschel James Braxton.
That's him.
I don't know. I'm looking at the indictment. It's Herschel James, right?
Braxton Herschel James.
I always put last name first.
Not always.
Well,
That is an issue, but you're right. Braxton Herschel James. I mean, of course you're right about your name, but you know. What?
no, the waiver did go.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we just did a not guilty as well and waive formal reading of the indictment and we'll wait to be further noticed.
Okay.
We don't need,
All right, you free.
So we don't need to turn this one in.
since you've already done.
Okay.
you've already
All
done
right.
the
All right.
waiver.
Okay. You're excused, Mr. James.
I will spread this.
Okay, no worries.
So Zion Hart, is Rockwell still on or she's gone, but you've got the waiver here? Mr. Hart,
We released him, Your Honor.
pardon me?
We released him.
Okay. What position was that?
46 and 47.
Yeah, they're public.
26. Well, so Alvin did his too? Yeah, I did. Where is Alvin's? Lawson, I mean. Oh, co-defendants, of course. Okay. We're just trying to maintain some level of organization here, that's all. Well, no, we got
One more, sorry.
Waller, Janisha Waller. What position was Miss Waller? $42? Okay. All right, so Janisha Waller and Miss Jones, you're representing her?
I am, Your Honor. Ms. Waller, come on up. Perfect. Your Honor, I will be entering on this case and requesting discovery, but for the purposes of today, we will enter a not guilty and waive formal reading of the indictment and will be further noticed.
Okay. Swaller, you were a little late today.
Yes, sir, I was.
What happened?
I actually got lost
Okay.
coming downtown and stuck in traffic. And when I got in the building, I most definitely was lost.
But you know how to get here in the future, right?
I surely do.
Okay. All right. We'll get you on the calendar and get you scheduled.
Yes,
All right.
sir.
You're
Free
excused.
to go.
Do I need to go back out then? Was there anything else that needs to be addressed right now?
Yeah, I have several.
Okay. Go ahead, Mr. Clark.
Mr. Willie Sinkfield, Your Honor.
If you could tell me the position number, it would
Yes, I
make it a
apologize.
little bit.
This is position 22.
Okay.
We have a waiver of arraignment. There's also a motion to reconsider bond that I've been discussing with the state this morning. May I approach with a
Sure.
waiver of arraignment?
And where is Sinkfield? Okay. This is your signature under the not guilty, Mr. Sinkfield? All right.
And Your Honor, we had filed a motion to reconsider the conditions of bond. Your Honor had previously set bond back at the end of June with a condition of GPS monitoring. Mr. Sinkfield has been out on bond now for over 3 months, has been, my understanding, fully compliant with the terms of his ankle monitor. We had filed a motion asking if the court could remove that. Mr. Sinkfield is currently, he is employed right now as a line cook. Traditionally, before he has worked in the restaurant industry for quite a while, has been doing in a role of management essentially, and has been unable to pursue those management opportunities due to his ankle monitor. So we had filed a motion asking the court if it could remove that. I've spoken with Ms. Willingham. My understanding is the state has no objection. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor, I've had an opportunity to speak with Ms. Hall, the victim in this case, and she stated that there have been no issues between. She did mention that she does believe it posed a bit of an issue for his employment, so she has no objections to that being released so long as that is the only condition.
What is the relationship with the victim?
They're married.
They're married.
Yes, but they're not currently, they're still legally married. But she stated that they are not.
What's the condition on the contact with her? Is it no violent contact or no contact?
It's no
No
contact.
contact. Mhm.
Yes, but they.
And he's complied with that.
Correct, and they exchanged their child through a third party.
And she has not objected to removing the ankle monitor.
No, no.
All right, I'll agree to that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Send me an order.
I will. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. And he's excused when you're done talking to him.
Thank you, Your Honor.
What other announcements do you have, Mr. Clark?
I have, let's see. Petition 44, Carl Jones. We have a waiver of arraignment entry of not guilty plea. I will file an entry on his case today. He
Okay,
does qualify, and I'll file a discovery motion as well. May I approach?
you may. Yeah, he's standing in the back here. So, Mr. Jones, this is your signature under the not guilty? Okay, all
And Mr.
right, we'll get him on a future calendar.
And just for future court proceedings, Mr. Jones has had cancer in his mouth and makes him very difficult to communicate. But he's given me some contact for family so we can facilitate representation. So just for future reference, if he's in front of the court.
All right,
Thank you, Your Honor.
okay. You're excused.
Your Honor, other than, I believe, the possible announcements of waivers and not guilty, I think I'd be excused to go back to Judge Lethbridge and our colleagues.
You're excused. As long as they're up to, they can handle it. Okay.
Judge,
Yeah, he was not present. We'll give him one more call out. Curtis Ruddick. Well, that's Mr. Clark's client. All right, what do you want to do about that, Ms. Marsh?
Your Honor, subject to good notice, I will be asking for a bench warrant on forfeiture.
All right. Will you submit that?
I will, Judge. I'll have it by the end of the day, to your chamber. May I be excused?
You're excused.
Thank you.
All right.
And
Mr.
Your
Clark?
Honor, I have waivers on position 5, Artist Denard. Mr. Denard is present. He qualifies for us. I'll file an entry on this position. He also has another position. That's 23 SC 187116 that he had not been arraigned on. So I've gone ahead and got waivers on both of those positions.
What's the other position?
It's 23 SC 187116.
Is that a DV case?
It is. It's a DV case too. May I approach, Your Honor?
Yeah. Well, you said you got waivers on both of them.
There should be 2 different indictments.
Yeah, I see the 2 indictments.
I believe it's on the back page.
Here, look, well, maybe, let me see here. Oh, okay, and I looked on the back. Thank you, I guess I didn't. Not very well. Okay, Mr. Denard. So you signed not guilty on both of these? All right. We will get you scheduled for a future proceeding. You're excused.
And Your Honor, I have position 18 as well, Keith Carlos. We have a waiver of arraignment, entry of not guilty plea.
Yeah, let me find that. And you'll file an entry of appearance?
Yes, Your Honor. And discovery motion.
Okay. Looks like it's all in order. Mr. Carlos, this is your signature under not guilty? Okay, you're excused until further notice. All right, you're welcome.
You too. And then finally, Your Honor, I have position 21, Mr. Bryant Dukes.
Okay.
He was noted as having a private attorney. I saw on the entry that that was for a limited appearance for entry of bonds. So he does qualify for our services. We have a waiver of arraignment. I will file an entry today as well as a discovery motion. Mr. Dukes also would like me to address the ankle monitor that he's currently under by motion to remove that. I spoke with the state. It sounds like I'll file a motion and I would ask if that could get set down at the earliest possible date. So. My approach.
Mr. Dukes, this is your signature? Under not guilty, okay. Well, we'll get you put down for your future motion on your ankle monitor, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Your modification of bond conditions. You're excused. Did Brandon file his waivers?
You don't wanna do.
Who? We just did, didn't we? We just did. Well, no, but the state, I don't think it's gonna be ready to do it. I mean, you know.
Your Honor, if I may, on position 35 and 36.
I mean, it might be a situation where Mr. Clark can talk to the state and, you know, hey,
Mr. Dukes.
everything's good. So,
On position 35, 36, and 37, Joseph Dukes.
yeah,
Mr. Dukes stood up, that's why I got very confused. Joseph Dukes is currently in the Department of Corrections.
Okay.
And I think he's got an outstanding armed robbery, but I could be confusing him with Mr. Garrett Davis. But it looks like I've I'll enter on the last one, but I have received discovery. He's been trying to call me from prison, but I don't have a collect call, so I'll have to set up a meeting from my end. But he is currently, and I think he's slated to get released maybe April of next year.
You know where,
I believe Coffee Creek Correctional.
where is it?
He's in Coffee Creek Correctional.
I've never heard of that one either.
Coffee spelled like coffee?
Yep,
Coffee County, I'm assuming. Well, Coffee Creek, I don't know.
Correction.
Coffee Correctional Facility.
Sounds like a resort. Coffee Creek Resort.
So it's-
Yeah, except for the correctional part. The first two words sound like a resort, but
I think it's just.
Yeah, for whatever reason, the DOC website's acting up. So I can tell he's at Coffee Creek Correctional Facility, which makes sense because that's where I'm getting my phone calls from. But I can't, it's
all right.
the,
Okay, well, I
the
need to
link.
get his number.
Okay,
Once I get that, and also for you, same thing for you, Mr. Clark,
Yes.
the number and where your person is.
Anything else before I want to roll through some stuff real quickly here, though?
Your Honor, Ms. Walker, position 48, she was the individual that had a recent medical issue. I've been in touch with her this morning. She's having difficulty figuring out the Zoom.
All right.
I would ask if I could just file a waiver. Even I spoke with her last week. And
All right, I'll let you file a waiver.
thank you, Your Honor.
We'll get,
I spoke with her too.
we're gonna have to reset that. All right, though, because we gotta
Yes, Your Honor.
get that on account. All right, what about position 3 Downing? Never showed up, right? Corey Downing?
What do we do in position 1 and 2?
Those are both waivers.
Yeah.
So but position 3, bench warrant bond forfeiture.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, position 4, you got that already from Hornsby, from Brandon?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Let's see here. Position 8, Shonda Stafford. All right, we'll do bench warrant bond forfeiture. Position 13, Quintavious Green. All right. Position 16, that was direct indictment, but not present. Johnson. All right, we'll do a bench warrant bond forfeiture. Position 24, Demetris Coffee. Not here. All right. Position 25, Jaquane Clark. That was a direct indictment too. All right. 26, this is one that you'd mentioned is going to conflict, Mr. Clark.
That's correct.
Larry Carter.
Yes.
He didn't show up.
No. All right, bench warrant bond forfeiture. Position 27, Cornelius Davis. All right,
He already has a case that's an FTA 23 SC 187170.
so he's got a warrant out on that already?
On his other case, he's got 2 cases, so this would actually be mine because I have a lower case
All
number.
right,
23 SC 187170.
position 28, Cornelius Lee. That was, yeah, that was Brandon's. Did he file on it? So position 29, St. Terrell Rogers. All right. Position 32, Joshua Terza. All right. Position 33, Mariah Gross. All right. Position 38, Ronaldo Quint Benton. All right. Position 39, Chitiva Britton. All right. And that's it.
Abby, don't worry, I won't send all those to you today.
We'll be putting a lot of them on hold. All right. All right, well. We're adjourned.
All right, see y'all in the morning. Yep.
Don't run away, I need to ask you a question.
I'm
Mr.
here.
Jones, what are you gonna do about?
Have you looked at the?
Yeah, I'll just think about it. I've been concentrating on Mr. Spear, because he's first in line.
Well, actually, speak to.
All right, we'll see y'all later.
All right. Busy.
I don't have to supervise them.
Yeah, well, I mean,
You in jail, or you in jail, however you
Me
want it.
too. All right. Me too. I don't know what to. Tell them to quit sending me cases. Get me off the
You
wheel.
should have taken the mental health court. I guess that's gonna be new.
Competency.
Competency.
Yeah, Ingram's gonna do that.
Yeah, but it sounds, I heard that they're gonna, if they get 10% less.
Yeah, they all do, I think. All the special.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think they all do, yeah.
That sounds probably right.
Yeah.
Guess
Now
that's how they-
McAfee got off the wheel for like one day, but then when they all pled out, he goes back on it now.
Oh.
Because we've come up with a new rule. We haven't finalized the details, but if you have a certain number of defendants and you certify that it's gonna take, we're debating whether it's 6 weeks or 8 weeks, we'll take you off the wheel.
That's it. Thanks so
Because,
much.
you know, Adams
Appreciate it.
has the police training / Stop Cop City case. And then it's been coming up a lot, these massive RICO cases.
Yeah, they need to quit indicting.
That's the problem.
I have nothing to do with that, but you gotta realize that we have 2020 and 2021 and backlog that we had to indict, and we just indicted those this year, all of those. So that's
I know,
what you- That's you see coming down the pipeline.
It's a lot of work.
More judges.
We have something tomorrow, though. Yeah, well, Friday we're in June, right? Yeah, Friday we're. I'm gonna be in there for just a second.
Okay, that's fine.
out of your hair.